Justice moves slow when Liberals are involved. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.media. It's been 3 months since the recordings of 2 Liberal operatives sent by Ontario Premier Kathleen Wynne to a Sudbury Liberal to make him offers not to run in a by-election. It's been 3 months since those recordings were made public, and still no movement on the Justice file, none that we can see anyway. Ontario Premier Kathleen Wynne sent 2 people to go speak to Andrew Olivier and ask him not to run. And in exchange, they would offer jobs, they would offer appointments, they would offer commissions, anything to make sure that Olivier didn't run and that Wynne's chosen candidate, Glenn Thibeault, had an easy run at it. Those offers were made in the late fall. Olivier made the accusation in December. The OPP didn't really investigate, and then in January the 15th, he released the recordings. And if you listen to those recordings, as we're about to play for you, it's clear they're being offered jobs. Here is Ontario Liberal kingpin for the Sudbury area, Jerry Lougheed, offering Olivier anything.
I come to you on behalf of the Premier and on behalf of, Thibeault, or indirectly, to ask you if you would consider stepping down, even more than that, Andrew, nominating him. In the course of that deliberation, the Premier wants to talk to you. They would like to present to you options in terms of appointments, jobs, whatever, that you and her and Pat Sabera can talk about.
Now, it would be easy to dismiss Lougheed and say, well, he doesn't really speak for the Premier. He's just a local guy. How do we know he was operating on the Premier's behalf? Well, let's play another recording for you. This is Pat Sabera, Wynne's Deputy Chief of Staff, her campaign manager, again offering Olivier anything he wants.
We don't have to decide overnight, right? There's lots of options that we can sit down and talk about. I mean, we're all going to be up in Sudbury many times. We can sit down and talk that through, and we should have the broader discussion about what is it that you'd be most interested in doing, and then decide what shape that could take that would fulfill that, is what I'm getting at, whether it's a full-time or part-time job at a constituent office, whether it is appointments to boards or commissions, whether it is also going on the exec directive. Lots of, but we would just need to better understand, what is it that you most want to do.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is back alley smelly politics, like the back smelly alley I'm in right now. And those recordings, as I say, released 3 months ago. Middle of January, it was frozen out. The Rideau Canal was frozen. People were out skating. They were bundled up because it was freezing. Now, I'm out here on a beautiful spring day. And as far as we know, the OPP, the Ontario Provincial Police, or Ontario Political Police, still have yet to speak to Premier Wynne. She said she'll speak to them sometime later in April. Maybe she's got far too many campaign-style events to go to, but it should be pretty easy to find the Premier. Her schedule's public. They know where she is. So why aren't they talking to her? Is it maybe because they don't really want to investigate? Remember, it was the OPP that was running ads in the last provincial election saying they didn't want the Conservatives to get in. They wanted the Liberals in.
We're the OPP, and we're here to keep you safe. Tim Hudak says he'll rip up contracts, leading to labor strife and expensive litigation.
I'm here today to call upon you to make that sacrifice one more time.
Every day, we work hard for you. Who's Tim Hudak working for?
So now we've got a case of back scratching. We've got the Duffy trial happening a few blocks from where I'm standing, and absolutely, that should be going on, but shouldn't there also have been something moving a little faster, considering that in the middle of an election there were allegations that a candidate had been bribed? Instead, it's months after that by-election happened, after Thibeault, the Liberals' preferred candidate, won, and still nothing. That is political back-scratching. That is political favoritism by a police force and a justice department that should know better.